What's up, everybody?
AKA Jahleel with Addae. How was the offseason been for you? You had a lot of life change.
Yeah, off-season's been great. You know, I'm newly engaged to my fiance Lindsay, February 3rd. My first born son Zion Kwaku Addae on 4/11/18. So off-season's been exciting for me. Still was out here working, grinding right up the way in Huntington Beach. But life's good right now, and I'm just ready for the season to begin.
How special can this defense be?
We could be special, you know, just feeding off what we did last year. The thing about it is we have a lot of depth. We have a lot of depth at every position, from the D-line to the linebackers to the safeties, and that breeds competition. You know, competition brings the best out of us, and I feel like with that, the sky's the limit.
How was your boy role? You go from a draft to in 2014 to one of the veteran guys in that defensive backfield. How's that changed over time?
I just like to lead by example. You know, I take it 1 year at a time, coming in from undrafted to going into my 6th year. I like to just lead by example. I play the game with passion. I play the game with energy. I know that my road and my path here wasn't easy, so I never take being on that grass between those white lines easy. And I think you can see that in my play. So if I could be a leader in any kind of way to the younger guys who are coming in as first rounders like Derwin, or guys who are coming in the same way I came in as undrafted, I'm going to do that.
What are you saying to Derwin right now as he tries to obviously swim and learn the defense?
Right.
How are you helping?
I'm telling him just play ball. You know, a lot of expectations coming in as a first rounder, but he has every toolbox to be a great safety. He can cover. He's rangy. He's fast. He's explosive. And the thing about it is he's smart. He's picking up on the defense on both the free and strong. And he's making plays out here in practice in these first 4 practices that we've had. So the future's bright for him. He can ball.
How does that affect you? You played really strong. Although you did play some free when you first got in the league.
Yeah, I'm like Batman and Robin. I can do whatever you want me to do. I played free. Now, on a serious note, I played free my first 4 years here. Last year was my first season solely in the box. So if they want me at the free, I can do that. If they want me to keep me in the box around the ball in that action, I can do that too.
Do you think the new rule about lowering the head is going to have an effect on the game? Will it change?
It's easy to watch the game and slow it down on a replay and say that the guy led with his crown. But being out there, it's kind of like it's a movie. Everything happens right now. And you just got, as players, we got to be cognizant of keeping our head up. You know, especially me. I like delivering a blow here and there. So just keeping our head up, man, because penalties like that could be a big point in changing the game.
Are you concerned that officials might not be able to, in a bang-bang situation, be able to determine that?
It might be, but I mean that's out of our control. But the best thing that we can do is make it more clear for them and keeping our head up.
So you kind of started to make that change a couple years ago in terms of your target area and how you hit. So do you feel like you're kind of ahead of the curve a little bit?
Yeah, I'm good now. I'm good now after all those fines and taking money out of my pocket. I've learned, you know, so more of a wrap-up tackler now, and I'm still working on that. Being a shirt tackler, coming up with a body part. Coach Gus and Coach Myler and Coach Harris, our assistant coach, always harp on that, coming up with a body part, charge a roll. And any tackle is a good tackle, you know, so that's what I've been doing.
You're a really physical player, obviously a passionate player. How do you kind of balance that though on the field? Defines and like, okay, no, I can't
yeah,
do
just
I got to tackle.
it's like trying to piggyback off what I just said. It's kind of just like you learn. You know, you got to pick and choose your battles. It's a long season. It's a lot of plays. It's a physical game. So I just learned to pick and choose. Every tackle doesn't need to be a hit. You know, I can just tackle them, get them down. Next play, let's keep it going. So, I mean, I think that's the best thing that I've done so far last year that kept me in the game and allowed me to play 16 was picking and choosing my battles.
If you do move to free safety, what are the challenges of that move?
Free safety is more. It's just more of being a ball hawk back there in this defense and making open field tackles, being the eraser. It is a lot more impact when you're tackling because you're coming from such far depth. You know, running the alley, hitting somebody across the middle where that rule does come into play. But I've done it in my career. I've done it in college. I've done it in my first 4 years here. I'm comfortable at free just as much as I am as strong. So, like I said, whatever they want me to do, I'll be ready for it.
Would you prefer to stick full-time at one spot or the other, or are you open to potentially switching?
Either or. They both have their pros and their cons, and I can do both.
I had to ask you about the defense as a whole, getting one of the best in the league. How about the secondary? How much talent do you have back there, and the competition you guys have on the daily?
Right. Our secondary it's crazy because we got a lot of guys, like I said, all the way to the threes that could be starters on any roster in this NFL. Obviously, there's not enough space for us, but Coach Gus will find a way to get us all on the field. get us going. And coming back this year is Jason Verrett. You know, we've missed him for the last year and a half, and he's a Pro Bowl safety when healthy. And I've been training with him. He's done a lot of good stuff this offseason. He looks good, and I think that this will be a good season for him. So when we add him to the mix on top of what we've done and what we've done in the draft, I mean, we could be the best safety in the league. Secondary. Yeah, because he's a competitor. And, you know, when you come in your first few years in the league and you make the Pro Bowl as your second year, your guy, you know, you have your confidence is up and you feel that you can be the best in the league at your position. And to me, he still can. It's just a fact and matter of him being out there. So he's ready. He'll be out there this season, and you'll see a glimpse of what he used to do.
Talk to us about the chemistry of this defense and why you guys have so much fun playing together.
I think it's you do a little, see a lot. You know, Coach Gus doesn't make us learn a lot of different plays. We do what we do. They know what we're going to do, but we just execute it at a high level. And I think when you do that and you're not thinking so much, you play fast. When you play fast, you make plays, and that's when you see us swag out.
Happened again, but Cleveland or Golden State.
LeBron James.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Not really.
You drive it back.